I got two biggest surprises throughout my 5 years in fighting Muay Thai. My first one when I was fairly young, I was 17 or 16. I fought an opponent that everyone assumed would destroy me. Due to the faith I had in my coach, I won. Months later, the gym wanted to prove a point, so it was a rematch. And the rematch, they were, let's just say, a little bit they didn't show as much sportsmanship towards my coach. And due to that, my coach said, don't worry, just fight. I was like, no worries. And that's when I had my first knockdown. I knocked my opponent down. And I won the fight. And I raised my hand. And that was the first time I actually literally knocked someone down, because I was getting burnt, so it wasn't that easy for me to knock people down, which is points I used to win. But I actually knocked down the person that was not fairly nice to my coach. And when I came out the ring, I hugged my mum. My mum was in tears, and I saw a glimpse of, for the first time, because my coach is a man of few words, for the first time, I saw my coach shed a little tear in his eye. I don't know if it was sweat, but in my heart, I felt it was a tear of joy. And in my heart, I was crying. And that's what surprised me, that it just was an overwhelming feeling that touched my heart a lot. My second surprise was quite recent. My coach put me against an opponent, which is Ronin rules, which consists of elbows. Never in my life done elbows. Never thought I was going to do elbows so quick, because I just started training within a month. So when I was training for the elbows, my coach said, oh, you got to fight next within a week, do you want to do it? I was like, coach, if you believe I can do it, so be it. He was, all right, no worries. So I could remember when I stepped in the ring, the crowd wasn't as nice, because obviously they were more prepared than myself. Only had up 1 or 2 supporters on that show, live TV at the O2 Arena. The only fans with my coach, I felt like I had 1,000 fans. From the moment he said you can do it, from the moment he hugged me, that's it. I don't care who's booing, I don't care who's around me, I got a job to do. And I won by a spinning elbow to my opponent. Without the teachings of my coach, without me being humble, let's just say I wasn't humble, let's just say I'm the arrogant guy, I'm fast, whatnot, there's no way I would have done that elbow. There was no way I would have stepped in that ring and performed the way I did. And I know the difference when I listen to my coach and when I don't. I had fights that I knew I could have won, or I had fights that I should have trained harder because I'm Mr. Arrogant. I lose, split decision, or it goes both ways. I just know in my heart that I let myself lose. It's not the opponent beat me, I let myself lose, and I let my coach down because I did not listen to him. If I listened to, stood to the formula, his formula, I would have won. And I'm not in that stage where he can go on a holiday and I'm fighting in the ring and I can perform the way he would like me to perform, because I'm not at that level yet. It takes a bit more time for me to actually master his formula and be his student. And it's exciting, really. And like the million views, there's no way I would have done that spin and elbow if I didn't think of my coach's teachings. I had only one private with him. I had 1 week to fight, trained nearly every day, and I had one private with my coach, and he taught me that spin and elbow. And when I stepped in that ring, every round I started to become more and more confident. And in the third round, I said to myself, you know what, coach, it's time to do it. It's done. And to be honest, I didn't expect to hit 1 million views because of that. I thought it was just a standard technique, not to be arrogant, and by all means I have 100% respect to my opponent. But to me, there were so many things he's taught me with elbows that I didn't even express in that fight. But if with that, just for that alone, to me it was a standard technique. But it hit 1 million views. So to me, that's a message that my coach teaching does shows light to the world. And I know that he is gonna go far with his students just by just listening to them. My goal, I got belts now, I got medals. Well, not just me, but all my masters Master Sam's students that he taught how to fight are now champs, not because of us, because of him. He's taught us how to fight, and through his teaching, through his knowledge, we are all here today with the belts, with the medals. But me personally as a fighter, I really couldn't care less about the belts or the medals. Or to me personally, the definition for me as a champion is not to get the belts and shine. That comes and goes. To me, is affecting other people, touching other people. I just want to let people know in the world that was me, that you can be someone. The people that was me, you can become something more, become something better. I want to make people, when I step in that ring and I finish fighting, I want those fighters that I fought to remember me. I want the people that watch me to remember me. I want people to know that there's more to life than this fighting. There's humility, there's character, there's respect, there's sportsmanship. I'm not here trying to, I want to fight this guy, I want to knock out this. I couldn't care less about that. I'm happy with it myself. I'm content. I just want to touch other people. I want people to wake up in the morning and feel good within themselves. I want people to smile. There's a lot of hatred in this world. There's a lot of war. There's so many negativities in this world. And hopefully by God's grace, this feeble skin and bones, this feeble guy can touch the world. It says in the Bible, be as gentle as a dove and sharp as a serpent or a snake. That's me. That's what I want. For me, that's a champion to me. So the person that was 5 years ago, there was no way could become a champion. The champion that I defined, no way. The only way it could have happened was solely due to staying humble and listening to my master. My master told me, and I remember this to the day I die, he said, I'm not here to make fighters, I'm here to make people. I'm here to make people have character. I'm here to make people know that you can dance, you can smile, you can still fight. That's Mazanto. You can still fight, hug someone, show love. You can still fight, show respect. You can just fight, stay calm. And funny enough, when I step in the room, there's times he plays gospel music. Why? A subliminal message, so people can leave and feel good within themselves. That's to me, I don't know about my coach, but I feel as if for what my coach taught me, or expressing that love unconditionally, I want to pass that energy he taught me to other people, because I feel as if it's unfair for people not to sense what my coach passed on to me. There's a rule. When you step in this, there's a rule, and everyone will learn this rule. Even if you are a world-class fighter and you step in this ring, this gym, you're gonna start from intro. And one of the things you need to learn from the moment you step in this gym, all your egos will stay out of the egos, because from the moment you step in here, we are family. There's no ego, there's no disrespect, there's no arrogance in here, because we are one race, one family, one love. And no swearing. So for me, I used to swear, but when I step in here, I'm just like a little baby, little student, and everyone here don't swear. So when I go to shows, I hear everyone swearing, yeah, like it feels as if you're in a pub or in a bar or something. But us, our gym, we just quiet, we just relax, not swearing, stay humble, and that's how it is. My coach even said to me, if you go back to the old ages, if you go to even Thailand and China, just by their dance and the move, everyone knows what school he's from. Or what stance to do, you know what school is from. The Tiger Gym, the Lion Gym, the Jumping Gym. This is KO South Next Generation Gym. And that's what Crew Sam has implemented all of us. People from, hopefully by God's grace, while we start to progress more and more, people will start to realize what gym KO Next Gen is. Crew Sam's going to stamp the world with his style, with his etiquette, respect and humility that he's passed over to his students. And hopefully by God's grace, people will start to see that. Master Sam, he's not only just a coach, because let's be fair, if I looked at him as a coach, I would have had a different perception towards him. I don't look at him as a coach. I look at him as my own dad. When you have a dad and your dad asks for favours or dad needs your help, you're going to do it without even thinking. If a coach tells you you're going to help me do this, you wouldn't feel that way. And throughout the years, he treated me like a son, not even just me, everyone in the gym like his own little children. And he's a family man, and the most beautiful thing that I see from him, he's a good student. Master Bill, he once when I was 16 years old, came in here and I sat down. I don't know if I drank too much Fanta or whatever, but I shall not lie, I looked at him and he felt like the man was glowing. And I said, whoa, like glowing, like lit gold, he was glowing gold, and I was sitting down thinking, wow, I want to be like that. And what surprised me the most, my coach, the one that doesn't express too much emotions, quite well. He said, if Master Bill hits me in my head in front of my family or anyone in the world, I will not respond or retaliate because he's my coach and I respect him. I looked at it, I was like, what? At that time I didn't understand that. Literally, my coach transformed into a child, a student, a baby to Master Bill. Even I see Master Bill telling him off, and my coach, what? So, if I say to myself, I see my coach as my dad, I feel as if my coach, my master, sees Master Bill as his dad too. And regardless of what anyone says to Master Bill, I know my master will have 1 million respect and faith towards my master regardless, and I've seen it. And because of that energy that my master Sam has, he's achieving so much because God is blessing him. He's a good student and a good servant to the Almighty. And because of that, I'm just doing the same. If you want to go far, go together. If you want to go fast, go alone. My master showed me the element of togetherness and respect. So my coach is not just a coach. He is an inspiration to me and to all of us in the gym. And he's proud of it. I can see in his face. He's a proud man. He's proud of his style. He's proud of what he does. And no one in his work can stop that energy and that confidence he has within himself. And because of that, we believe in him. We walk with him. And by God's grace, when I get to his age, I can be the same to other people. Hence is why I'm saying that's my definition of being a champion, by touching other people. Because my coach touched me, my soul, my life, my everything. He's my champion.